Well, hello, my beautiful Aries. Welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your Strength and Positivity reading for the month of March, which is now, right through April into May. I've been guided to do this bonus reading for you as a response to what's going on in the world at the moment and the current energies that are shifting there. Spirit has guided me to give you some important messages during this time, okay? I'm just cleansing your space here, and I've meditated on your cards. For those of you who are turning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for all the wonderful likes, shares, and subscribes, and all of your beautiful inspirational quotes. I'm getting through them bit by bit, so please bear with me. I will choose the second winner of the ring very shortly, but I've been guided to give these messages as more important than choosing the competition, so please bear with me. A little reminder also, this is a general reading. It may not resonate for everybody. Please take what is for you and leave the rest behind. Okay, without further ado, I'll get straight to your reading, Aries. Just a little note for myself and for you, for Aries, your April read. When I was burning the sage, it was very strong, and it happened again in your reading. Same sage stick, but as everybody else, but very strong for you. I don't know why that is, but I will look into it a little bit further. But anyway, let's get straight to the reading. Spirit guides, guardian angels, thank you so much for your wonderful messages so far. What do my beautiful Aries need to know for the period that I have set? What is the message you need to guide them towards during this time? Thank you so much. Okay, they've asked you 9 of water. Okay, incidentally, this is the Good Tarot by Colette Baron Reed, for those of you who would like to know what deck I'm using. This is the 9 of water. So this is, in the traditional tarot, 9 of cups, which is the wishes coming true card. Okay, good fortune is on its way for you, but obviously there is a time at the moment where we are in delay. Okay, so when you get the 9 of cups or the 9 of water in this tarot deck, every tarot deck has a different energy. This is dreams coming true also, wishes being fulfilled, but once the completion of a cycle has happened. Okay, so your achievements and your desire, they do lie on the other side of what is going on, this delay at the moment. So please be mindful that everything you've been working really hard for, Aries, that is coming to you. Now, I did a pre-read for you, and the 10 of Earth came up in the pre-read, and that speaks of material abundance, okay, and mastering your financial craft, okay. So what you've been working really hard for, you will reap the rewards of it, but after this delay, okay. Spirit is saying that they're not forgetting about you, but there is a shift in the world at the moment because of this horrific virus that's going around. Everything is stopping, coming to a halt, coming to a delay there. But with this card, it says it is right to be mindful that what you have been wishing for will be fulfilled. Okay. And Spirit says that what you have manifested is what you deserve. Okay, and they're acknowledging that you've worked not only hard work in your day-to-day life or whatever it is that you're passionate about, whatever really speaks to your emotion there, because we're dealing with the water element, which is about your emotional happiness. You've been working with you've been co-creating almost with Spirit, and they're very mindful of that. So they really want to bring you what you're wishing for. Okay, it's really interesting that Leo also got this card. And I think Scorpio also. These cards have been the same sort of cards have been coming up for this same period. So they're saying that what you want is coming to you. Okay, there will be a sweet harvest at the end of this. It is about the seeds that if you have planted before. Okay, so they want you to be really mindful that during this time, as you can see, she's kind of suspended in that water there, but she's still looking at her perceived rewards of what she wants, so she's still manifesting even though she's suspended in this water for a moment. So Spirit is saying just be mindful to keep that connection out, keep manifesting what it is that you want, because it's still making its way to you there, okay, during this time. Thank you so much. Yeah, you have to have strength. Look at that. Strength card came out there for you. So it is a very tense time in the world at the moment for a lot of people, actually for most people, but Spirit is saying now is the time to have strength. Okay, now when you get the strength card in this particular tarot deck, this speaks also of endurance, enduring this time, having patience. So enduring the energy that's going on at the moment, having that strength in adversity. Okay, and it's saying you can go the distance in whatever occurs, but you must remember that divine timing is appropriate. Okay, have the courage to manifest those miracles and allow Spirit to work through you. You are strong enough to move mountains. That's what they're saying, Aries. But you can overcome any obstacle inside and out. But this is a time for mental endurance, okay, as well as this physical, being stuck, this stuck energy, this delay. Okay, this has to be a lot of mind over matter. It's a very trying time for a lot of us out there, and Spirit is saying strength and endurance is needed during this time. Okay, now 8 is a very lucky number for most cultures or people, and they're saying they've also just connected it to infinity for me. It's brought on in their infinity, but they're saying connect to your inner strength, because now is the time that you need it, Aries. So mind over matter. Okay, there's a lot of fear out there, but strength and endurance, and a reminder from Spirit that divine timing is appropriate in the situation, but have the courage to manifest the miracles that you want. So use this time to do a lot of meditating, stepping away. This is a message that seems to be coming out for the rest of the signs, but it hasn't come up yet, so I'm just telling you what's come out for them as well. Stepping away from the news so that the fear does not bring your vibrations low. Okay, now we all need to know what's going on. Spirit has been suggesting so far to check in and then for a little while, and then check out and do something creative or meditate. In this case, they're asking you mind over matter, and to keep manifesting what you want there. The dreams are coming true, but they really want you to go back into your mind and keep a visual on what it is that you want, and use your mind over matter strength to create that inner world of what will come to you at the end of this period. Okay, thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. What else do my beautiful Aries need to know for this time period? Can you please guide them to the next message? The cards are getting very sticky, which means there's a lot of chaotic questions at the moment. I'm just honing in on some people's energy. There's a lot of thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. What do they need to know? Okay, so for a ladybird has come on in there as an image for me. Thank you so much. Some of you, it is a signifier for you. This is very precise. Some of you have called your car the ladybird or something. So they're saying they're reaching out with that. Whether the ladybird is connected to a car in some way, that's what's just come on in as an image for me. So I'm just translating what's come on in. And you have, you have the 6 of air, but it is in reverse there. Okay, when you got the 6 of air, this is it's like a necessary change to gain greater wisdom when you got this card. But because it's in reverse, it's saying you're not allowing yourself to sit with yourself in silence or in peace for a certain amount of time to gain the wisdom that you're supposed to get during this time. Okay, it says, however turbulent the waters are at this moment, if you trust that you can create a calm within yourself, that the outer circumstances or conditions will seem to also be calm too. So just before, it's interesting, I just said before there's a lot of kind of frazzled energy and a lot of chaotic questions coming through there. Spirit is saying to you here, you're not allowing yourself to sit in that silence. You're not trusting that to be calm within yourself. Okay, and they're also acknowledging that we're all human, and that yes, it is a very upsetting time, very nerve-wracking time, but they're saying please allow yourself to create calm conditions within your mind. Okay, it's coming back to strength and endurance. you know, mind over matter. They are acknowledging that it's easier said than done, but they're asking you to step away in this piece, because in the reverse it's saying that you're not doing that, okay? In the upright positions, this is about acknowledging that there's a turbulent time around at the moment, but you're creating a calm center within yourself to get over this. But in the reverse position, it's saying you're not allowing yourself to have that calm center. So please get back to that center if you can. You have to just believe that stepping into the unknown will bring you what you truly desire, okay? Now, a lot of us have been really reconnecting with self and asking ourselves, what do we truly desire? And actually, we're coming down to real simple, basic things now as the world goes on some sort of hold or some sort of shift. So Spirit is asking you to do that. Use this transition time to believe that the unknown will bring you what you truly desire, and it will be better, okay? But try to let go of that chaotic energy, and no matter how turbulent the time is, they're asking you to sit in peace. Now, again, as I said, easier said than done, and a lot of people are affected by a lot of this, okay? I'm just reading what Spirit is saying in the cards to you, so please take the message if it does resonate for you, okay? Thank you so much, Spirit guides, guardian angels. Wow, that one jumped right out. Okay, I love it when they do that. It just jumps straight out. Okay, 7 of air. Okay, so we got the next step up. Okay, that independence. This is living life on your own terms, Aries, without having to please people. Okay, when you get this card, it is a self-sufficiency card, but now's the time for you to so it's saying trust your instincts, basically. You must find the courage, again, it's coming back to the strength card, find the courage and the clarity to kind of, listen to your own instincts. And although you have this yearning to be independent and run off into the fields and everything like that, your instincts are telling you something different. So you can be free in your mind, even though you are on this sort of stuck feeling. If you've been asked to stay within your homes or that sort of feeling, you can still remain free in your mind, okay? But this is also a diplomacy card, so to be mindful that what you say at this time calls for diplomacy. So if you have differing ideas with other people, just be careful how, well, they have to also be careful how they speak to you, but you be careful as to how you speak to them, because people do a lot of weird BS in fear, okay? And they say things that they really don't mean sometimes. So Spirit is saying with this card, remember to stay true to yourself and know your own truth there, okay? But diplomacy is called for during this time. It is also that self-sufficiency, okay, that is called for during this time as well there. Okay, thank you so much, Spirit guides, guardian angels. What else do my beautiful Aries need to know for during this time? This is when you get air, it's of the intellect. So it is kind of like engaging your brain before you talk. And that's across the board. The people around you are also really trying. Thank you so much. You have patience right at the center of your reading. Now, they're just showing me this desire, especially with the 7 of air and this card, the patience card, and right at the beginning as well. I just see this desire to just break free, okay, which of course that is an obvious thing to say, especially in this time. But they're showing me someone who just opens a gate and just runs out into a field, okay? But this is a time for patience. Now, this is, rather than it being an obvious thing because of what's happening at the moment, this is more your energy, your spirit, okay? That desire for adventure, this desire to live on your own terms. And they're saying that that will come when it's back to back with this card. Living on your own terms and that independence will come. That non-conformity will come, but you must have patience, Aries, during this time, okay? Not what you want to hear, but that is what is happening at the moment. Also, the strongest cards in the read are also the first, always the first one in the spread and the middle one. So they're also saying here, your wishes are coming true there, but be patient because of this delay, okay? Please don't feel that you've been forgotten there. have the strength of mind and spirit to know that what you're manifesting is coming, and keep manifesting, because they want you, even though you're not physically able to go after what you want, still maintain that mental, that soul connection to what it is that you want, because it keeps the universe on the same vibration as you, and you got to keep those vibrations high. Okay, so patience is considered a major arcana card. It is about moderation. Okay, now some of this could be to deal with what you're dealing with at home at the moment in terms of food, you know, limiting the amount of time that you go out to grab some quick groceries and then come back, and not being able to be out and about. So it is speaking of patience, having to conform a little bit and have that moderation. But they're saying that all your needs will be met, though, even though you can't see it right now in the outer visible world. Your needs are being met, and the angels are looking out for you. Okay, moderation in all things is required right now, is what comes with this card. So even when you look this card up and the meaning of it, it is about moderation for the present moment. Okay, and it reminds you that patience will actually bring into recognition the alignment of your purpose. Okay, when we listen in silence and in truth and do that meditation, connecting to our higher self and to spirit, our real purpose kind of comes to light there. Okay, so they are asking you to have this illumination moment almost, by going within during this time. Okay, they again show me this ladybird and a car. So I don't know what the connection there, but it might resonate for some of you out there. I'm just throwing out what comes on in for me. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. What else do my beautiful Aries need to know during this time? Can you please guide them to the next message? What else do they need to know? Oh, that's too many. I can't take that. Okay, so for those of you who are telling, basically, if a lot comes out of the pack, I get guided to the ones I can take and the ones I cannot. I only take jumpers. I do not choose them, but I've been guided to take this one and not the rest. You have Two of Air. Okay, Two of Air again speaks to the mind. It's like a stalemate position. It's uncertainty. Okay, but you are considering your options during this time. So you're allowing yourself to go and meditate and connect with self, but you're weighing up your options. Okay, with the Two of Air, it's time to compromise or make some sort of decision there. Okay, but in this deck, it is about taking that break to consider your options and think about a few things, whether it's to do with your life purpose, what you're going to do on the other side. Keep manifesting what it is you truly desire, because those dreams are coming on in with the 9 there, with the 9 of water. And Nine of Cups energy is about wish fulfillment, but they're saying that it is an uncertain time. You are in stalemate. There is nothing you can do during this process, so you might as well just wait, have that patience, live in moderation, and see the results on the other side. Okay, this is the highest good will come from it if you take time to remain calm and peaceful and in a peaceful state of mind. The answer will come to you, but you need to use this time to recuperate, regenerate your energy, connect to self, and all will be revealed. Okay, so it is almost like a surrender card. As you see, they're kind of floating in the suspension in the water, and it is an emotional suspension also, but they're suspended, but there's a lot going on. Okay, it is considering an option kind of time, considering options that you have there. It will come to you, the answers will come to you, but you must connect yourselves to that higher realm in order to really hear the message. Okay, thank you so much, Spirit. I'm truly grateful. You have 6 of Fire. Okay, so fire obviously being your element, something you're passionate about there. And with the 6 of Fire, we have it's like you're stepping into the limelight when we're coming out of this. It's like 6 of Fire is how can I put this? It's like it speaks of the victory card. It's like you're gaining recognition or getting good news, successful news on the other side of this. So all your dreams, as you can see towards the end of the energy shift of the time period I've set, is yeah, you're coming out of it and gaining this successful news. All eyes will be on you. You're stepping into that limelight, and you're also being enlightened by some form of influencer, or you are an influencer during this time. Okay, you're being granted a victory. Because some of you may also be reaching out to friends and family and leading the way, maybe calming other people's minds. Maybe you are helping others with strength and endurance, and people see you as this beacon of light. So it will be a very enlightening time there, but you will be in the spotlight towards the end of this period for a job well done. Okay, now this could speak about stuff that you had put in motion already before we hit March, mid-March this is, before we hit mid-March, but then everything stopped, came to a slowdown, and was just dropped. Some of you out there have lost jobs. Some of you have have been put on hold, been put on lesser wages as we're on hold. Spirit is saying, when we come out of this energy, there is a rising up here. There is a success or good news coming from it. Some of you will gain awards or a recognition for something, but your dreams are coming true there, and you feel like you are flying high again, okay? It could speak to something that you may have connected to during this time online, some sort of good news. You've reached out to somebody electronically, and they've become a very good ally for you, and they're actually really good in business, and they're really going to help you thank you so much, Spirit, with what you need to know once this period starts to shift and leave us all. Okay, so we have the Two of Fire also come on in there. And the Two of Fire is, how can I put that? Two of Fire is like, it's a waiting thing. It's it's like if you were speaking of the traditional tarot, the fire is the creativity, and it is waiting for results, making those choices. But travel plans, this is also a traveling card, making those travel plans, and travel starts to resume again towards the end of this period that I've set. Okay, Two of Fire is creatively planning your future as well. When we come to this tarot, it's mapping out what you intend to do, how you intend to progress, okay, and trusting in the unknown, that Spirit will actually inspire you and help you with your ambitions, okay? So some of you may be making travel plans towards the end of May, or have travel plans at the end of May that will be acknowledged, and you will be able to take those travel plans, okay? Some of you are worried about those travel plans, that they may fall through, but you can reinstate them. Some of you, if you've had travel plans cancelled, then this is you rebooking those travel plans now that the energy starts to shift, and we have a more positive freeing up of the energy, and people are able to move again and get back on with everyday life. But this is a very good ambition card in this particular tarot deck, okay? So it again speaks of this wonderful success that's coming on in for you at the end there. We have Seven of Water also, and again back to emotions. This is using your imagination, okay, your artistic flair, you're co-creating, and you're unleashing your artistic endeavors. You're using fantasy, imagination, and now's the time to tune in to like all the infinite possibilities that you have there and that exists in your mind, and you begin to play with them. These choices that you had, you're starting to really look at your options and start to action them at the end of this period here. So your intuition is very strong during this time as we're coming out. But Spirit is just saying as well, during this time of being stuck, this energy that was not prepared for, use this energy to connect with creativity, and use those wonderful imaginative ideas that you've had all along, or that you've been working on, and really expand them, okay? Because on the other side of this, you're going to be very successful, okay? You're unearthing something new. You're forming something new, okay? It's almost like magic is on your side in terms of your creative intelligence and your imagination. Okay, so really, you know, don't be afraid. Spirit says don't doubt the power of any possibilities that could come towards you, okay, because you will do it right now. Okay, so that's the energies you're coming out. As you can see, this figure here is looking at all those wonderful possibilities, and Spirit is saying anything is possible now as we're coming out of that energy. So it's a very positive, fruitful time for you. And we have the Ten of Fire there. Okay, Ten of Fire is about burning away like excess energy for a new beginning. Okay, so this is like, yeah, lighting the fires for new beginnings. That says we come out of this energy here. And as you can see, there's lots of hope there in this card. You've got the enlightenment, you've gained the lessons that you needed to learn, and it's illuminating your way now. Okay, in the traditional tarot, Ten of Fire is about how many burdens you have, and you know, all the stress and etc. etc. That's not in this tarot deck. This is about you know, this new beginning. You're burning all of the endings. You're clearing that way. Okay, you're enabling yourself to make a path of light to forge ahead with your plans. Okay, so as you can see, this wonderful character here, she's burning up old documents and things like that. It's almost like I see some people writing or having artwork who are very creative and going, no, that doesn't work. No, that doesn't work. Oh yeah, this idea works. I really love it. I'm going to expand on that. No, that one doesn't work. You're really trying things out during this time. You're not afraid. And this will expand. It again speaks to your creativity, you know. You will expand your horizon with all of this, and it will be a very successful time for you. Okay? And the Nine of Fire, look at that. I love that card. Nine of Fire. Okay? The uncertain time will reveal beautiful circumstances. Okay? It's a time for, you know, see that magic, all those stars there? Beautiful magic she's using there. It's questioning all that is good, and that you will look carefully for a different path that is more right for you during this time. Okay, and you will illuminate it, but it's almost like this magical wisdom that comes towards you. Your inner guides are telling you to illuminate your situation and see how you can benefit from your situation and lead with love, light, and harmony there, because balance is coming your way, but it is a time for illuminating your path. Okay, and a lot of abundance is coming on in there for you, Aries. So although this is a period of uncertainty and you know, that everybody was unprepared for, Spirit's got your back there. Keep connecting, meditating, reach out to people that you feel may be struggling a little bit there, because you have mental endurance and strength that some people just don't have within your circle. Okay, and Spirit will work through you on that, to show you that you are strong enough and to help raise others. Okay, because they're helping you bring in this wonderful wish fulfillment that's going to serve you well at the very end of this. Okay, you can see how bright your path is right at the end. It's completely illuminated, this wonderful magic that's going on in there. Again, this this ladybird is coming in. Thank you so much, Spirit. Wow. Okay, so we'll just take these because I normally just take one or two, but they've given us fresh air. I mean, who doesn't need that right now, Aries? So I'll just read it to you and show you. You got the fresh air card. Okay. Now, if I was taking them out of the deck, they would have landed like that. So this would be the last one. So this will be the end energy of the time period I've set. Okay, so fresh air is what you will obviously need right at the end there. And it says your body needs refreshment from oxygenated air generated by grass, trees, plants, and flowers. Spend time outside today as near to Mother Nature as possible. Open your curtains and windows to refresh your home as well. Okay, so for those of you who have a garden, please do that anyway. Keep your windows open, get that wonderful fresh air, that sun if it comes through the window, if you're lucky enough to have a position where that can happen. But this is the end energy. As I said, I would have flipped it over like that. So this is a very end energy for you. So when you get that opportunity to be free again, and I mean, Aries, I don't even think I need to tell you. Get out there and enjoy fresh air again. Appreciate grass, you know, fields, whatever it is. Appreciate that adventure that's coming on in for you. But that is the end energy that we have there for the time period I've set. Mid energy is your heart chakra there. Okay, keeping those vibrations open, keeping yourself connected, not only having your own heart open to yourself and self-love and self-respect, but also to others. And it says here, love is the heart of the matter. Your heart is a center within your physical being, attuned most to love. It's safe for you to love and be loved with an open heart as we stand by you with perfect protection and guidance. Okay, Aries, so they're guiding you during this time. They're keeping you protected. So just please be mindful of that, and keep your vibrations high. As they say, step away from the bombardment of, you know, too much information. Obviously check in when you need to, but don't spend your whole time doing that. Spend most of your time connecting to self, okay, and some creativity as well. It will help cleanse you during this time also, and you have a lot of decisions to make. So they've just clarified the reading again. There's nothing to worry about, okay? I love it when this energy comes in. I love this card. You have, you are safe, and this situation is under perfect control of divine providence and universal order. Only infuse loving thoughts and emotions into the situation to ensure that the highest possible outcome flows effortlessly to and through you. Okay, so it is a reminder. Right at the beginning of this period, there's going to be a lot of nerve-wracking thoughts and energies flying about, this chaotic questions, and they're just saying, be mindful, let that go as much as possible, as much as humanly possible. They just corrected me, okay, because it's very hard, but they want you to just be mindful. You're protected. All will be well, and there is nothing to worry about. But keep that vibration and those positive thoughts coming on in, because that keeps positivity coming towards you. I mentioned the secret and law of attraction for others because the card came up. But what you want wants you, okay? So when you're thinking about, you're bringing about. So be very mindful of your thoughts. Keep them positive, because even if you come from a mindset of lack, if you're continuously thinking of lack, more lack will come to you. More of what you don't want will come to you because you're still thinking about it, okay? So only give power to the things you truly want, okay? So Spirit wants you to be mindful of that and keep that vibration high. Thank you so much, Spirit, guardian angels. Please, could you trinkets for my dear Aries? What else do they need to know? Okay, 2 is that 2 that's come out there? Oh, wow. So first of all, we have the skull and crossbones, okay, which is this transitional period. This speaks to the death card, which is a Scorpio card. So some of you may actually be dealing with a Scorpio in your inner circle or in some way, but this is a transition trinket. So it speaks of the death card, which means it's like Phoenix rising from ashes. Which is a cliche term for it, but on the death card in the traditional tarot, death rides on a horse and he has a flag, and on the flag he has a white rose, okay, which is peace. So after the transition comes peace, okay? So this is the transformative skull and crossbones that corresponds with that card, okay? So they've asked me to put it on this one because there will be peace after this transition. But what have you got? You got a clarifier. You got a mermaid. Wishes coming true there, Aries. Your wishes, your desires, this is a wish fulfillment phase. Keep your vibrations high. What you want wants you. I don't know if you can see that mermaid there, but it's a mermaid. Okay. Even if you zoom in, let me see, zoom in there. Yeah, so this is a very, very good time for your wishes coming true. It is in delay. Keep your mind strong. Endurance. Okay, mind over matter. Keep your center during this storm. They really want you to be mindful of that, because on the other side, all of your wishes coming true. It's a beautiful reading. Thank you so much. I hope it resonates for some of you there. If it does, please like or subscribe to my channel. It's completely free. All you have to do, apparently there's a little bell there that you just click. It lets you know when I update my next message, but it lets me know that you've connected to the reading, which is the most important thing for me. So thank you so much. Thank you so much, my beautiful Aries. I hope this does resonate, and be safe during this time. Love and light.